Welcome back and welcome to the second run. The first one, props to you guys. You helped run it so smoothly. Thanks to all of you, everyone that participated, and special shout out to the winner of the run, Spec, who just looked like he was just dominant the entire tournament, I must say. And I got to experience that firsthand in the very first round where he 2-0'd me to knock me out of the bracket, and the rest was history. He just went on one hell of a run in the run, and he is but one of the competitors competing in the second run, this time as he returns to defend his championship. Let's take a look at who we got this time here. It's looking stacked. Moth returns. He's entering the 1965 mini again. He got knocked out by Invincible Sid in the first round, was it? It was the first round. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Was it? Am I blanking? No, no, he did. Yeah, because then Sid went on to lose to Spotless Owl in the second round. Yeah. So, Moth returns. We got Speed making his debut. We got a lot of debuts here, but this isn't anybody's first time in a competitive King match. So, not that it was last tournament either. But this one looks stacked. We got Speed entering his Nobu M400. Plum with the 2002 Z06. We got Tim returning with the Jaguar this time. Fun fact about the car he selected last tournament, which was the 959, the Porsche. It was the only car that wasn't selected once by anyone in the entire tournament. Every other 7 cars got selected at least one time. But this time Tim enters his Project 7. Kanga Dundee, the biggest new entrant by far. In my eyes, the second best current player in the world, current King player in the world, only to Spec. So we got number 1 and number 2 in the second run. Tourney is stacked. His tourney is stacked. He's entering the Evo 6. Let's see if he can get far. We have Stolen with the Honda CRX Mugen. I always forget how to pronounce that shit. Spec, as I said, returning to defend his championship, and he's returning in the same car, the Exocet FE. Which, by the way, you guys do not have to enter the same car, which is shown here by Tim. But Moth, I hope you didn't think that you had to enter your mini again either. Might just be Strat though. Spec just got by you. iBox making his debut as well. He was the final entrant. He's entering the Jeep CJ5 to compete against all of you guys. So I already got everyone's names typed up in the generator. So let's just go ahead and do that. Actually first, there might be some people that are still just seeing this for the first time. Like Plum Sauce and iBox. Speed, maybe you too. Yes, these are the notes and just like the main rules, if you will. Nothing pretty much has changed at all, but things will change in the super major tournament that I'm going to be hosting in August, sometime in August, I'd say. If not August, then September. More on that in the future though. Tournaments will be best of 3 except the finals, which will be a best of 5. Games will be 5 minutes, and time will be deducted from whoever starts with the crown, depending on how long it takes for them to get into the custom map. This allows for matches to happen without needing the map's creator. That just means that you jump in, and as soon as you land, however much time is on the clock from the point that you land, that's what I'm taking away at the end of the match, if applicable, because we haven't had one situation, I don't think, where I needed to do that and it determined the winner. But yeah, I'm not going to be reading these all the time, so just ask me any questions you got on these rules, okay? But that was the main one that I wanted people to know about, this one here, because it can happen and that can be a big detriment to games. Hasn't happened yet, but it could. Alright, so now that that's out the way, remember, ask me any questions. Always ask me any questions. Got everyone here: iBox, Spec, Stolen, Kanga Dundee, Top Gear Tim, Plum Sauce, Speed, and Moth. And just like last time, whoever's name is on the top will have the choice of class, and whoever's name is at the bottom will have the choice of map, which there are 5 map selections. So ask me if you need the maps again. Alright, so let's get it. Okay, Okay, this is interesting. This is interesting. Okay. Kanga Dundee versus Stolen. Moth versus Spec. Ibox versus Speed. And Plum Sauce versus Tim. Oh my god. A lot of this stuff just writes itself. This is so crazy. The storylines, I'm here for it. There's a lot I can work with because we got Dundee and Stolen both making their debut here. We got Moth and Spec, the champion, trying to defend his title against someone else that was also in the first run. We got Ibox versus Speed. If no one knows the story behind this matchup, it's me and Tim's pick for next best player in the world. Like the next person that's just going to take off and be looked at as a top tier player. Tim says Ibox, I say Speed, and now we get them in a 1v1 bracket. And of course we have Tim going against Diet Tim, if you will. Plum Sauce. I look at Plum Sauce as Tim's little brother. I don't know how anyone else sees it. I'm not trying to make that become a thing. I'm sorry if that just became a thing. But I do see a lot of replication, if you will, out of these two. So I want to see all of these matches happen. We also will be getting Spec Dundee. If we get it at all, it's going to be in the second round and not the finals. So that is also going to be something to keep your eyes out for, alright? But I'm going to be turning this into a small, no effort graphic just to send in the Discord so you guys can see it there. And yeah, good luck to everyone. It starts July 9th that week. It's a Sunday, so I would, as soon as you see your opponent here, I would start messaging them now to figure out when you can do your match, because the earlier the better. Me and Spec got ours done right away, and Spec basically was waiting for everyone else to do theirs. So the earlier you get your match done, preferably the 9th. It doesn't have to be. You have the whole week. You don't have to rush it, but I prefer that you at least try to get it done as soon as possible. Alright. Good luck to everyone, and I will see you guys in the second run. Peace out.